Hello there, guys, and welcome back to Reborn with Michael Watson. Forgive me, I am windswept. I have still got my jacket on, but I wanted to jump on and make this video today because it's so important to me for you guys to understand the simplicity of how to assume the wish fulfilled. And today I want to simplify it so much that you know exactly how to assume your wish fulfilled and manifest your desires. Just like my clients, just like myself, we've been using this very simple process to get into the wish fulfilled, the feeling of the wish fulfilled, and assume it. So let's talk about that today. If you like spirituality simplified, consider like, sharing, and subscribing. Now let's talk about the elephant in the room. What is this guy? Well, I want to tell you, there was 12 ninjas. They all jumped out, and I was like, do you know what? Zoom, vroom, vroom. You should have seen them though. No kidding. That's what we in Essex say when we get an injury. Actually, what happened, and don't even ask me how, cut it, shaving. And trust me, I need a shave now. Somehow I just was like this, boop, 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 right by the eye. And so that will heal up very soon by divine law and order. But today we're talking about assuming the wish fulfilled. And how do you do that? How do you stay in that energy? When I simplified it like this, you see, to assume is to accept that it's already yours. And there's an interesting thing there. Because I will then go to, well, how would I feel if it was already mine? Now, a lot of people, they jump to the point in time when they first receive it. And they say, hey, I'm a millionaire. Wow, yes, yes. So I need to live in this yes feeling all the time. But the point that I've been trying to say over these years is that having worked with many millionaires, having worked with many successful people, is when something becomes yours and you accept it as yours, it just is. It's just normal. It becomes a normal thing. So it's like when a client of mine is spending $90,000 on clothes or whatever, or they're spending 10,000 on bucks on a dinner. They don't even blink, man, because it's like, and they don't sit there in the intense elevated emotion. What they do is they know that it is sorted. They know that that money comes back multiplied. They accept it. And it's even Neville Goddard himself in one of my favourite learning things, actually. It was when, what is his name? Brian Scott. Brian Scott, great channel. He was reading a transcript of a question and answer from Neville Goddard. And it said so beautifully, Neville himself, he said, when did I say it was about emotion? I said it was about acceptance. And that really threw me because I was like, I always thought to assume was to emotionally embrace it. And it is, but not from the standpoint of that you always have to feel so elevated. See, there's wealthy people, there's healthy people who don't always feel happy. Now, obviously, I want you to be happy. I want you to feel joy all the time. That's why I talk about letting go and surrender. That is the true abundance of this life, is to feel joy. But what I'm actually saying is this. You don't have to change and live in a false emotion all the time. You can actually just start to sit with the idea and start to visualize it until it feels so natural and so usual to be in that idea. For example, that's why it's interesting to be in masterminds where you're around people who make 100k a month, because if you're in a health mastermind where you're around people who have healthy bodies, or in a happiness mastermind where you're around people who are happy all the time. You start to normalize the idea of happiness. You're normalizing the idea of health. You're normalizing the idea of wealth and abundance and all of these other good things that you can create. So I'm saying, don't come from the point to assume that you need to feel so intense about it. Just make it so it's like, well, of course I would be earning this. Of course my health is right. Of course it is done. Like it says, it's good and very good. It's done. It's good. It's good. To quote Bruce Almighty. It's good. It's good. It's done. So it's like, let there be light. And there was light. It's done. Normalize the idea that once you desire something, it already exists. Now it's just a moment of going through the bridges of incidences to get there. But now I've assumed it. So now, do I need to be concerned by it? Well, it's done. So no. So now I just keep taking the steps required, which is gentle, peaceful, guided, divinely guided action. I hope you enjoyed that one, guys. A nice short and sweet one for you. But I'll see you at the next video. And remember to like, share and subscribe. Also, I have 3 spaces for wonderful individuals who are willing to invest in themselves to change their lives. And I'm looking at you. Link in the description if you want to book a call to see if we're a good fit. Take care, guys.